guys, welcome back to my channel. Danielle here. I also have Arthur here. Y'all can't tell, but we're currently in Chicago. We've been here for, I want to say, almost a week now. And of course, you guys had told us on Instagram that we should go shopping. And so we're right outside of, where is it? There it is, Goodwill. And so we took CTA, we took Green Line all the way west. We're in West Loop now. And this place just looks very bougie, very clean. Like, okay, it's a nice area, but just based off what I know in Los Angeles, the Goodwills in the bougie areas aren't very good. They're more catered to like older women. Yeah. So let's just go in, see what we can find. And it's also the season of boutiques, which means it's Halloween time. I've seen so many freaking girls come across demonias right now. So I'm hoping I can get some Demonia 311s. Every girl on TikTok has freaking found them. So I'm just manifesting that luck for myself. Let's go. So this is what the Goodwill looks like. It looks pretty awesome from the outside. Oh my gosh, I'm really hoping the prices are good too, or just, you know, cheaper than Los Angeles. And look at all their Halloween section. Ooh, what are the bins for? Oh yeah, you might be right. Nice, it looks like a pretty decent size. Okay, let's go grab a cart. Cutting in real quick just to thank En Route for sponsoring this portion of today's video. They're a small New York-based jewelry company that creates trendy pieces at an affordable price without sacrificing quality. They did let me choose a handful of items, so let's talk about it. I do want to start off with the one I'm wearing right now, and it's a Venom golden drip heart necklace. This is actually in collaboration with Cindy Kimberly and En Route. This design is absolutely beautiful. It does have a brass base and 18 karat gold plating, but there's also a silver option if you're not really into the gold tones. The hearts are totally in right now, so that's what the pendant is, and then we have these little drip drop details, but the chain also feeds through the heart. So look at this, we have tons of movement. En Route also has a 1-year guarantee policy, so if you notice any of your items turning green within the year, they do offer to replace it entirely, or they have a replating service so that they can bring it back to new. Our next item is a Jeanne pink oval eternity band ring. This has become my everyday wear ring. It's so feminine but also subtly glam, and it's pink, one of my favorite colors, but also my wedding ring is pink, so I absolutely love that En Route has styles that pair well with your already existing jewelry collection. But this does have a brass base, it's plated in platinum, and it has cubic zirconia. I also really appreciate how affordable and accessible En Route is. So the pieces are actually priced based on the cost of production, so when you're scrolling through their website, you won't see any wild or unfair markups. We're introducing some earrings now, and these are the jewel drip earrings. I love pieces that have a little bit more of a statement to them, and so these are feminine, they're contemporary, but they also have this like dangle look to them. But these are such a cool piece, and I love that even if I do have my hair down, they're bold enough that you can still see them. But they just have a classic post back. It does have a brass base, and it's plated in platinum. En Route also practices ethical production, so they audit their manufacturer every year by a third party to ensure that there's a good work environment, fair pay, and full compliance with environmental guidelines. I have one last piece that I want to show off, and it's this one right here. It's the Lydia rose quartz necklace. It might be the prettiest piece I own. I wore this out the other day and I was getting so many compliments. But another piece with a heart pendant, I'm so obsessed with them right now. It's pink, it has freshwater pearls. I feel like we hit so many different aesthetics. Like the ring is giving me Y2K, these earrings are giving me edgy and contemporary. The Lydia necklace, it's giving feminine and coquette. So if you did like any of the styles that I showed off today, I have them all linked down below in the description box, and En Route did come through with a discount code. So you can use this code right here on the screen for 20% off your order. Huge thank you to En Route for sponsoring this portion of today's video. Let's get back to the Chicago thrift haul. That was such a fail. I honestly didn't even want to waste your time because there was absolutely nothing cute in there. I was just coming across a lot of wild fable, fast fashion, so I was just like, oh, and the prices were not cheap. They were about the same prices as Los Angeles. So I was just like, no. So do not recommend going to this Goodwill. I'll still leave the location down below though. Also, it was so dirty in there. Yeah, it was really, or just like musty. Yeah, musty. That I started coughing, so I have a cough drop right now. Arthur got something. Yeah, I got a VHS of Dead Poets Society. So we saw on the map that there's a St. Vincent de Paul. Not sure if it's a thrift store or like a church or like a, I don't know. We're gonna call and see if they're an actual thrift store, and if they are, we're gonna head over there. Otherwise, we kind of don't know where else to go, and that might be the end of this video. So if you're watching this right now, that means we've probably found another one. Y'all, so much dang sun right now. We jumped onto Pink Line, We got off on Western. I don't really know this neighborhood, but I did come to this thrift store with subscribers of mine last year, and it was actually a pretty good thrift store. It's one of those thrift stores where they staple the price tags onto the clothes. I know, so it's a con, but it tends to be a little bit cheaper. Not gonna lie, but it doesn't seem like the safest to walk here. But if you wanted to see that video where I go out thrifting with my subscribers last year, I'll put it right up here in the cards. But let's just go to that thrift store. I'll let you guys know when I get there because it's a little dangerous with all these cars. Y'all, just kidding. Here's the family thrift. I've actually never been to this location. So this is totally new to me. So everything I just said, toss that out the window because I've never been here before. But I did notice that this is more of like a Latino neighborhood, so I feel a lot more at home here than I did at Goodwill. Let's just hope we come across some cute pieces now and at a cheap price. They have a crap ton of knits and sweaters, and I honestly don't really need that since I'm in LA. Anything with a heart, anything with roses. Oh my God, I'm so tempted to take it. I really shouldn't be picking up jackets, but y'all, look at this. Look at this tan color. It has a faux fur collar and it's $14. I know that's still like pretty pricey, but it's cheaper than LA. Look at this. Adorable. Look at this. I also saw this gray fur here. Oh my goodness, that's so awesome. But this moto style, I'm not totally into. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. This one's got me. Y'all know I'm into ugly granny pieces, but this might be a little too ugly for me. Like, I could appreciate the vest, silhouette, the quilt construction, the price. Oof, but I love that it's creative, but I think I'm gonna pass on that. Other than that, I'm having not the greatest luck. I've been searching up and down these racks, and they just have a lot of fall winter wear, which I definitely do not need at all. Look at this price. $4.94 for some juicy. Not bad at all. Look at this little J zipple. But this color, if it were a pink, a black, a blue, literally anything but this nude, I would take it because it looks like it fits. It's in pretty good condition. I just really don't want to look naked. Look at that. Voiceover Danielle here, just because I did get a copyright strike for this clip right here. This thrift store was blasting Tame Impala in the background, so couldn't get away with it. But I was pretty much contemplating between getting one of these two skirts. I just wasn't too sure because it's just very poofy, has a ton of volume. The prices were pretty awesome though. I just honestly had no idea how I would even style this. But spoiler alert, I did take one home with me. I'm a little confused with the layout of this thrift store because I found more lingerie. I thought I had already gone through it way in the corner back there. But look at what I freaking found. A black and red little slip. This color combo, totally living for. A maxi length isn't usually what I'm after, but the silhouette is so dang cute. And even better, look at this price tag. $2.92. Hell yeah, absolutely gonna take that. Okay y'all, let's do a little outfit of the day. I was hoping that I could find more spring summer pieces like I'm wearing, but I didn't have any luck. So I have this cute little dead stock piece. It's like a corset bustier style tank top, and it's from Energy. We have this little 90s skirt that's actually a skirt, so no flashing, and some Mary Janes and some tube socks. Y'all, I am so confused with all of the Halloween pieces out. I can't tell if this is cute or ugly. Like, was this supposed to give lion, bear, some sort of animal? But then at the same time, if you were to pair this with some patchwork flares and some brown boots, that'd be heck cute too. And it's only $3.93, so I feel like it's worth the risk. We're gonna try it out. Not sure if you can hear me because they blast music pretty loud here, but we're doing rejects of the day, and I only have 4 of them just because I didn't find too much. But I'm gonna say bye to this little Halloween costume. I love ballerinas, so I thought this would be pretty cute, but also I feel like it would be totally okay to wear as everyday wear because it's like a little sexy, still very feminine, doesn't give too much Halloween costume, or does it? I don't know. I think it's just so precious. And then I'm gonna say no to this one. I actually really want to take this, but Arthur just doesn't understand why I want it so much, and I don't really know why I want it so much. Maybe it's because it's only $2.92, but also the fact that it's a clown and it's kind of casual and playful at the same time. But in reality, I don't think I'd ever wear this except to bed. So we're gonna say no to that one. Arthur picked this one up, and I don't know why he got this. I don't think it's the cutest. Maybe it's like the rainbow speckle or the button front closure, but I'm not totally feeling this. And then this is one of the first pieces I picked up. I think it's super cute. So I think it might be a top, and it has like this baby doll silhouette to it, but I would wear it more as like a mini dress. And then look, some Mary Jane socks. That would be really cute. I just don't like the salmon color. I don't think it's very flattering with my skin tone, so she's staying. I have my cart full of stuff. We're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I will see you guys back in Los Angeles. We are back from Chicago now, and to be honest, y'all, I've been back for over a month now. I don't know why I do this, but I really pushed back this video for absolutely no reason, and this clothes has been sitting on my side of the loft forever, so let's finally get to it. So the reason why Arthur and I go to Chicago is because of a Riot Fest that happens every single year. So I surprisingly picked up 2 items from Riot Fest. It's pretty much a rock music festival, and they always have, like, off to the side, they have quite a few vendors, and this time around they had clothes. Let's just start off with the piece where when I locked eyes with it, I was just like, oh my gosh, like of all places here in Riot Fest. I picked up this old school Exhilaration digital floral print dress. What the heck? So if you guys know me and are familiar with my videos, I collect digital floral print just like this, and usually I come across the pink version, never the blue-green one. So I was just like, oh my freaking gosh, I absolutely love this. And I did spend $25 on it, which is, I feel, is pretty reasonable. So I am absolutely in love with this print, but I do think the cut of the dress is pretty damn boring. Like, it's just a sleeveless A-line cut dress. Other than that, there's not much to it. It doesn't really accentuate the waist at all. So I feel like this is definitely gonna need some layering, cute accessories for sure. The second piece I picked up is a reworked item. It could be either a strapless dress or a midi skirt, and you guys can see the anime graphic on the front. I thought it was super awesome. I immediately saw Haruhi and my mind went to Oran High School Host Club, but it is not. Here, let me bring it in closer so you can see this graphic. I had to look this up because I had no idea where it's from. It's from The Melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Never heard of it, so if you watched it or read it before, let me know down below in the comments and if it's actually worth watching. But we have this drawstring detail at the bust or the waist, and then just a graphic, contrast stitching, and the back is totally clean. Let's move on to some thrifted clothes now. So I did end up going to that Goodwill. Y'all, you heard it from me. I don't think you should waste your time commuting to that Goodwill unless you're in the local area. I will leave the address down below, but just keep in mind, I did not find anything there. Maybe I just went on an off day, but I just didn't have the greatest experience. So the rest of this haul is from Family Thrift Store. That is my favorite in Chicago. So let's just get started. I did get most of the items from the Halloween section, but okay, I'll start off with this tie that I got. Ties have been trending, so I wanted to jump onto the bandwagon, but of course, I would screw it up and get a kid's tie. So this fits very cropped, doesn't look the cutest, but I'm gonna make it work. I think I'm still gonna be on the hunt for a like longer tie because I do want to attach silver hardware, some chains to it just to make it look, you know, a little bit more contemporary. Let's move into some lingerie because I had some awesome luck in the lingerie section. So this was literally the last item that I picked up, and it's the sheer maxi slip. This is just amazing. Super awesome. It has a red black color combo, but what's even better are the Chicago thrift prices. This slip in LA would have been like easy $8. In Chicago, it was only $2.92. I wish LA can go back to these type of prices. But I gotta bring you a little bit closer because look at these bust details. We have little bow appliques on the side, this little ribbon that's feeding through the top, and then a little lace trim. And it is sheer throughout, so it is a little bit risque, so I'm gonna need another little slip to put underneath. This second item is a freaking gem. This is a brand Strings by Judith. It's another longer piece, so just bear with me. It is a little beat up. Like, we have stitches coming undone. The thread is definitely worn and just wants to snap, but this piece is freaking awesome. We have the halter neck, a little tie front there, and a vent. Look at this. But what's even better is this all over print. It has this like, I don't know, what would it be? Like a cowgirl or like a pinup girl with news articles. It's just super sexy. I can already see myself wearing this with a mini skirt underneath. The last lingerie item is a little boring, but I feel like it's a staple and must have in every single wardrobe. And it's just a black little satin skirt. So the reason why I got it is because it's Victoria's Secret, has this like satin construction throughout, and then the hem has a cute little lace trim. But I feel like this is gonna be perfect for fall. I can wear it with like band tees or something loose on top, or I can do a little corset and some demonias on the bottom, top it off with a jacket, easy peasy. The time of the year that I go to Chicago, the thrift stores are always transitioning from like summer into fall winter. So you'll come across a lot of sweaters, cardigans, and jackets. And I did pick some up, even though I really don't need them in Los Angeles. You guys always mention this rack of jackets. I never wear them. Like, they're strictly for the aesthetic of my background. And even now, yes, I'm wearing a sweater, but it's literally an open back. So I did get this cardigan here. It has a color combo that I love with some granny core tossed up in here, and it has hearts. Y'all, I can't resist hearts or stars. I immediately had to get it. And look at the contrast stitching too. There's just so much going on here. I'll bring you in closer so we can see. Yeah, this is freaking adorable. So we have all the detail on the front, and then the back is totally clean. It also fits me slightly oversized, so this is gonna be perfect when sweater weather finally hits LA. Other outerwear piece I got is this jacket right here. I did splurge a little bit on this, and it was $15, but look at it. I couldn't resist. And now that a month has gone by and I'm looking at this closely, it is a petite small, and I have really broad shoulders, so I'm scared this isn't even gonna freaking fit me, so it might be a little tight squeeze. But it is suede construction. I don't know if this is real fur, but it doesn't feel like it. Yeah, the fur is synthetic, and it also comes off, so it has this pretty round collar, button front closure, and I thought it was a great price for the condition of it because I don't see any flaws or damages or scratches. It looks great. So the last three items are from the Halloween section, and I showed this one earlier, but I did end up getting that white skirt. I absolutely love this. I have no idea how I'm gonna wear it. Literally not a single thought on how I want to style this, but I just feel like it's gonna be a good and fun piece to like experiment with and just play around with. The waist just has this drawstring detail, and then we have this really big vent, and hopefully when I tie it tight enough, you won't be able to see through this little vent, but it's just all white, it's tiered, and then underneath we have this like petticoat tulle thing going on. It's gonna be pretty fun putting outfits together with this. Surprisingly, I did pick up another maxi skirt, and it's this black one right here. Just has this like plaid trim at the hem. This was also in the Halloween section. I'm not sure what it's supposed to be, but it does have an elasticized waistband, so that's already super comfy. And this is only $4.94. Where that plaid trim is, we also have this cute little bow detail. I don't know if I necessarily love this. I don't feel like it's ugly. I just feel like it's a little boring. And since I usually don't pick up maxi skirts, it's another piece that I don't really know how to style. This also doesn't have a brand tag inside, but it's awesome quality and construction. Like, it doesn't feel cheap like a costume. So I feel like this is another piece that's awesome for its price. We're down to the last item of this haul, and it's this shirt right here. I'm pretty sure they put it into the Halloween section to give off lion, because immediately I see that. But I also see something like retro and groovy, so maybe I could wear patchwork pants with it. Hopefully if I'm able to pull this off, because this faux fur at the neckline is a lot. But the neckline doesn't have any stretch at all, so that's gonna sit pretty up high on the neck. And then we just have some long sleeves with more faux fur at the cuffs here. And then the bodice is just knit construction that's pretty stretchy. I definitely think it's one of those pieces where we have to put an outfit together before anything. But let me know your thoughts. Are we feeling it or are we not? But y'all, that pretty much does it for the end of my Chicago thrift haul. If you liked my items, let me know down below. Also, if you're in the Chicago area, definitely hit me up. We can do Riot Fest together, or we can do thrifting together. I do go every single year, so I always look forward to the food, the music, the thrifting. And to be honest, I think I like Chicago more than Los Angeles. But at the same time, I still haven't experienced Chicago snow, and I hear they are rough. But y'all, as always, I do post videos at least once a week. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye!